Hey guys, this is Holly and my brother.
Kuya, yeah.
So in this video, we'll be learning how to draw hands. Interesting.
So, whose hand are we drawing today?
We are actually drawing Gojo
Wow.
from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Wow, I really like this anime. Very action packed.
Yeah, there's a movie coming out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right?
Right.
I'm excited for that
So
one.
so how do you usually start your hands?
Well, it depends on what I'm drawing. If I don't have a reference, I would usually draw it. I don't know how to. I don't have a very crappy,
It's okay. It's
a very crappy finger
Oh.
and hand drawing. But
Okay.
if I do have a reference, I would just straight up draw.
Okay.
It's very bad advice.
Oh, you draw it how you see it in your eyes?
Yeah.
No blocks, no joints, no cylinders and squares whatsoever?
Yeah, no, I see a lot of those, but that's not how I draw.
Mm, okay.
Which
Which position of hands would you draw right now?
the one wherein he's like crossing his fingers. Okay.
Like how? Like how?
No, like,
Oh,
like.
very nice. Oh, you draw it like sausages.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
It's my first time drawing this position. If I've drawn a hand gesture before, it would be easy for me. But this is the first time.
Okay.
So
So you draw it per joint and not as a whole. You know how some people draw this part first, like the palm first as a square, and then they add this bulk, and then they add the thumb bulk
yeah, no, I think I go with the outlines.
with the joints first rather than the main palm.
Yeah,
Oh.
like if I draw like a close fist hand,
Show me.
I'm gonna like
Oh.
do like that.
Yeah, you do it per joint. Very interesting. Very nice.
Okay, so let's try and draw very nice hands by Gojo. Looking through references, I like this one, so let's try that one.
Okay.
Okay. So I usually start with, how do you see? How do you explain that? I don't know.
Okay, you can show us. Speak with your hands. Let the hands do the talking. But with this show, I feel like they try and make this guy shine too much, wherein they cover him with a certain mysteriousness, wherein people already admire his power without even actually showing it right away. Like sure he like goes off to battle and fights, being like, oh, I can finish you in one move, and then after that, that's it. No training arc, no explanation why he's strong, no explanation how he got that power. He's just strong and people just accept it.
Like, so it's not like Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I like Demon Slayer because they give you a backstory.
They even give you backstories for the enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
Enemies that get killed like the same episode.
Very nice. I think it's produced by the same company that's going to make Chainsaw Man. It's Mappa, right? This is Mappa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mappa has a good animation studio. Very comparable to Fate Unlimited Blade Works. No,
It's Ufotable.
Ufotable. There you go.
Ufotable is Unlimited Brain
Yeah,
Works.
a nice animation studio too. Very nice.
But yeah, I go with the outline,
Yeah.
and then I would usually look crappy, and then I would do the deets.
Mm. Would you say you like drawing hands?
Mm,
I think it fascinates me because of the defining factors of how um, certain bends or joints and bones,
mm-hmm.
like you could tell which part is the meaty part and which part is being stretched when certain digits bend.
Mm-hmm.
So I say they're very interesting to draw, but not the most enjoyable.
I definitely like drawing hands more than feet.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, most people wear shoes, right?
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. But when a character wears gloves, it just looks like a more bulky hand rather than a piece of.
Not unless they're wearing mittens.
Oh yeah, wearing mittens is very. You don't need to have too much detail into it.
It's a cheat, yeah.
But when someone always says hands, it's always like a lot of detail, kind of like face, kind of like it has a certain way you have to draw it, and defining factors that you need to put in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't like how I drew this hand, so I'm gonna do it again.
Mm. Well, what are the things that you would like to do better here?
It just
I like
looks wrong.
Oh, I like how you did the thumb where it's pointing up.
Yeah, thumbs are pretty easy for me.
Mm.
Okay, so we're gonna do it again. I feel like I'm missing something.
Mm. Maybe this part, the backhand of the. You know how it's done this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Very. I think perspective is also a aspect of art that is mostly needs a lot of time to master.
That's true.
But when someone gets it, it's astounding. Wherein they put foreshortening into practice. Mm. Very nice. It's interesting how you just start off at another drawing and not erase the parts you don't like and just redo them.
Yeah. It depends on how I feel. I want to redo it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have some tips for people who would like to draw hands easier? The way you do it.
The way I do it, I don't remember where I got it. I don't remember where I got it. Wherein you're supposed to draw the outlines first, or like the fork.
The outside form first.
Because I'm not drawing the outside form, but how do I say it? Like the last of the foreground.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, like like the last finger on the back.
the last finger in the front. Like for example, this drawing, the one
Okay.
the one in the back is this one.
Oh yeah.
So that's why when I drew it a while ago, the first fingers that I drew was the ring finger, or like the middle finger.
Oh, I get it. Like the mid ground.
I think that's a better term. Yeah.
No, because I think the foreground is the pinky, right? The pinky and the main meat of the palm. Right? Is
Yeah.
that how you see it?
Yeah.
So you see it in sections.
Yeah.
Rather than a flat thing coming out of 3D via shading, you already see it as a 3D form with different layers.
I think so.
Mm.
Yeah, because when I if for example I want to draw a open hand
Draw it.
backhand,
Draw it.
the first thing that I'll draw is the index finger, which is the back of the front. Like I'm gonna keep on saying that.
Say it. Say it. Oh.
Yeah, the back,
So
the back at the
so
front.
this is the hand you would draw if a certain character was gonna perform the give it to me gesture, or like come over here gesture.
The come
Right?
over here gesture.
Like this, like this. Like could you draw this in this way, like a profile? Like this. Or maybe a
Okay.
3/4.
Okay, the way I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, the way you're seeing it right now. Like, you know how do you know who Rock Lee is?
Yeah.
Yeah, his hand formation is like this when he's about to fight.
I know who Rock Lee is. That's the most that I'm going to to say about that.
So when he fights, he's using taijutsu, or maybe jujitsu, or actually I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough. Oh, so what would you say is the foreground and the background here, and the midground?
I don't have a foreground and a background.
Oh, I think your midground here in this hand position is the meat of the palm inside.
This one?
Yeah.
I would say this one's the background.
Oh.
Because this is the last one I drew.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Because when I drew it, the first thing I drew was this, the last part.
Oh.
And then I work my way towards the front.
Ah.
Boink.
Oh. Could you draw a Spider-Man like this? Would you say you're confident in your hands? Like how I asked you to draw this sign over here, you could say that, I can draw that.
Yeah.
Or you would say, give me time, I can draw it.
No, yeah. I mean, if I do something from scratch and it's hands, like, I feel confident enough that I could do it. But if it's like feet, nah.
Oh. Very nice.
Boink. Boink.
So you start with...
I started with the middle, with the index finger.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah. Inverted. Boink. Boink.
Ooh.
I think I did this wrong.
I like how...
So I'll just erase this one.
Yeah, the knuckle. I was about to compliment. Hey, I like how you did the knuckle on this one, but not the other ones. I like how you emphasize the corner of the knuckle on the index finger.
This one?
Yeah. And it bends on the top of the digits. Very nice.
Yeah. I like doing bends. I like doing bends. Let's fix that.
Very nice.
Boink. Boink.
Yeah. And now you have to do the closing remarks.
Closing
Yeah,
remarks.
say, and that's how I draw a hand, and hope you learned something.
And that's how I draw hands. Hope you guys learned something.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah.